What's your advice then for people and how to judge the risks to themselves and the risks to others and whether to intervene? Because as you say, there have been some horrific cases where people have tried to defend themselves or their property and that ended up paying with their lives tragically.
Yeah, well, all they can really do is, and I say, don't fortify your house. Put in the basics, having your security door. That's one of the major issues, is how to slow these mongrels down. You see them on footage, on CCTV cameras. That's a deterrent in one in itself. Outdoor lighting that goes on when they're about. And one major issue is having possibly a dog. If you can afford to have a dog, it's that alertness. If you're alerted to the fact someone's in your backyard, and these dogs, if you've got one in the house, will alert you to that. It's getting out of that vulnerable position of being asleep, and next thing you know, there's a dark shadow at the end of your bed, and reacting to that. That's all too late. You want to be alerted before these mongrels get into your house. Some sneak in and just take your car keys, then your car. Well, that's a major second possession that you've got apart from your house. Then you've got to worry about your own safety and the safety of your family and that likes, and if you react accordingly. So you've still got the right to defend yourself, and some of these people are going to get worse off. So be mindful about, once the threat's not there, you just can't be chasing them and then inflict serious injury upon these people, because the law will then turn upon you. So that's what you've got to be so careful of. Yeah, you can defend yourself to a degree. It's got to be proportionate. But at the end of the day, having these little features at home to slow these mongrels down of trying to get their CCTV is good. Lighting, don't leave any garden implements outside, and try and slow these people down and have that alert issue where you might have a dog in the house that'll wake you before these people can get into your house.
I think the dog is good practical advice, but there must be break-ins every night in my neighbourhood, because all I hear all night is dogs barking. But the crucial advice too, in terms of protecting people, is if you're going to be losing property, then, and if you're there on your own, then lose the property. Let them take the car or the keys, right? Because it's not, otherwise you could lose your life. You can get that property back.
Very much so. Property you can replace. But if you find yourself in a situation where some of these ones are actually waking you up and confronting you with machetes, then you get in a life and death situation. You've always got the right to protect yourself, but not taking it that step further. Once they leave your property, take the keys, away you go. You can always replace property. You can never replace the mental anguish you'll then have for the rest of your life, and possibly losing your life or that of your family. So let them out of your house and get out of here. But times will be there that they don't want to do that and they'll confront you. Well, stand up for yourself.
Charlie, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Charlie Bezzina there, who's a former homicide detective in Victoria. Very good practical advice. There are some parts of the world where you've got to live with those sorts of things in mind all the time. It's sad that there are many parts of Australia where people now need to start thinking like that.